Today is all about your mindset and getting ready for more success, opening up your capacity to really receive more for your service-based business. I know that there's a new wave of growth happening. People are launching now, launching membership sites. You guys know people are launching new programs, new products. People are expanding their reach, and they're getting ready to step into this new heightened level of themselves. And what are you going to do when you get on the edge, the brink, that breakthrough space? All right, you can do one of two things. You can kind of push into that, feel into that, or you could resort backwards and say, I'm going to be comfortable with what I already know, because what I know, I'm comfortable with, right? Let me hide this overlay. Hold on a second, guys. Ecamm Live, work with me today. Hide overlay. Okay. So this is what I want us to do. So we need to be poised for new growth opportunities, right? And this Teach Me Tuesday has a very special edition. It's going to help you to face your inner growth critics. And it's going to get you to receiving more, increasing your expansion, all that stuff. So I'm looking over here at my notes. That's why I'm looking over here. So I have a personal challenge for you. Yeah, I have a personal challenge for you that I want to give to you, for yourself, for you to do an exercise on your own. Like, this is all about you, right? And like really, I like doing a self-awareness look at yourself to make sure that you are ready to really push and move into that newer level of expansion. Now, what I did was I created a single question questionnaire for us today, and it's going to take you less than 60 seconds to answer this one question, and it's going to give me some perspective as well. So I would love for you to answer that one question in that questionnaire for me, and as a special thank you, I have an entrepreneur motivational quotes, a desktop wallpaper for you, for those who answer that question for me. But let me ask you a question. Are you ready to receive more? Are you really, really ready to receive more? And how do you know if you're really ready to get from this layer of success to the next layer? So maybe you've done a bunch of stuff last year. Last year was great. Or last year you didn't, wasn't as great as you would want it to be. But now there's a new wave. There's new opportunities. There's new sales. I just launched my new sales resolution program. There's new opportunities for you guys to move into a heightened level of yourself. But you need to ask yourself, are you ready to receive more? Because the only thing that can hold you back is you. And the only thing that can stop you from experiencing that more is you. And I want us to stop for a second and understand that, yes, you can be your biggest hindrance when it comes to pushing into that next level of success for your business. So you might have insecurities that come up. I've heard this before. I don't know if I'm fully ready. I don't know if I have it all together. I've heard those things. I don't know if I'm fully ready. I don't know if if I have it all polished, if it's all situated the way I want it to be. Type a 1 in the comments if you've ever had that type of self-talk with yourself. I don't know if I fully am all the way there. Type a 1 in the comments if that's something you ever said to yourself, experience yourself. Let me know, because I want to know that I'm not alone in that, right? So if there are any insecurities, self-doubt, limiting beliefs, fear of failure, fear of success, which I'm focusing on the fear of success today, because you are about to receive new levels of success. This is about success, guys, and you're about to hit it. I'm telling you, you're like getting ready to go. You are putting things in place in your business. And I know you are, because you've told me, or I've seen it, or you guys are launching, you guys are doing so many really cool things, and you're getting to that place where you're about to receive more and your capacity has to expand. But before you do, we need to go through a personal transformation, which is why I'm going to give you a personal challenge at the end of this. So let's talk about this. When all the things, I want you to know that you might be, what does it say? So you might be at the right point. Yeah. So there's this thing about breakthrough, right? So you need to break through to open up your capacity to receive more. But in order to do that, what do you feel like you need to do? You actually have to embody what that person looks like, right? You actually have to embody that person, right? So if you're going to, this is one layer here, and you're going to that next layer now of success, your definition of success, everybody's is different, but you're going to the next layer of success for your business. You have to actually go through some transformation. You actually have to embody that person. So if you're going from 1K a month in your business to now you're getting ready to go to 8K a month in your business, you have to become the 8K a month person. Does that make sense? You have to embody what that person looks like from this level to this level before you can receive more. You're ready to receive more. So you have to become the person who gets more, who receives more things. Okay, so what I want to talk about is how do you transform? I want to give you an analogy of of the butterfly. Okay, so the butterfly, you guys know, it starts out as a caterpillar, right? And so it's a just lowly caterpillar crawling along on the ground, not much to look at, slow, quiet. There's nothing there. But then it goes into, after a while, goes into this chrysalis, right? The cocoon phase. Okay. And, I'm a mom of two preschoolers, so we go to the children's museum a lot, and this is where this comes from. This is my inspiration, right? So it goes into a sort of a transformation in your business. Okay. It goes into, it has to like become it becomes something. So maybe that's you. Instead of waking up at 10 a.m., you wake up at 5 a.m. That's you. Instead of you're checking your self-talk. That's you really reaching out to potential partners this time around. That's you really having more confidence and boldness to step into new places. You're going through a transformation. You've decided you want to invest in yourself. You're reading new books. You're going inside of your chrysalis, if you will. You're going inside and you're transforming. You are embodying the person that's going to receive more. And so you've decided to have more consistency. You've decided to have more confidence and boldness. And you decided once and for all, you're going to be disciplined. So there's a structure to your schedule. You're not spending 10 hours on social media. You have a plan for your week. You assess your week's end, what you've accomplished. So there's a new discipline about yourself. This 8K, 10K, whatever your revenue goals are, person. So you're going from this person to an elevated a level of yourself by having more discipline, more consistency, and how you're sharing value to the world. You are more sure of the value you bring to the marketplace, and you step into that and you own it. This is the person that's going to get to that next level of success. You're owning this person, and this person is expanding their reach. This person is expanding their capability to receive more. Think of like a small mug and now a big bowl. Now you can receive new opportunities, new people working with you, new clients, new income levels, new influence. All of this is going to be really new for you because you embodied and you've gone through some transformation. So what happens after that butterfly comes out, that caterpillar comes out of that chrysalis, that cocoon? What happens? Right? So that person, that animal now goes from a creature that's crawling on the ground, nothing really exciting, no adventure, to actually having a more beautiful, bright, expansive appearance, right? And the ability to take on new heights. Now its vision is different from when it was that caterpillar crawling on the ground. So it went from crawling on the ground to going through this physical transformation to now looking differently, having new expansion, going to new heights, and being able to see new things from their new vantage point now, right? And so it's the same way with us. As we begin to decide within ourselves that we're going to step into this new elevated version of ourselves, we're going to push into a new level of success. So I know people, they've had a lot of success on the offline space. And now they want to experience that same type of success in the online space. So how do they need to become? Do they need to show up every day on social media, giving real value and being, the leader and the authority in that particular industry? Right? Do they really need to move? Do they need to become and have more discipline, more structure? My husband just walked in, so I'm a little distracted. But this is exactly how you're going to do that. You're going to go into a transformation and allow yourself to break into this new level of success. Now, there's a personal challenge that I want to issue to you. And if you guys have thoughts on that, let me know in the comments, because I'm so interested in what you're thinking. There's a personal challenge that I want to invite you to, for you. I want you to, if you've ever felt like you have a little bit of a fear of success, I want to share these tools with you to get you to that breakthrough point. Now, number one, I want you to take the action of setting a new goal, like an income goal. If you haven't done this, many of you have done this, but if you haven't set your income goal for 6 months out, I want you to step into that place where you're going to be confident enough to set your income goal for 6 months from now. What this is going to do is going to set you up for you potentially not hitting your income goal. So in your mind, so that could be a little bit of a scary place. Oh my gosh, what if I don't hit my income goal? I want you, as a personal challenge, to set your 6-month income goal and write it down. Again, that could be a little scary because you're okay, well, now I have to face it. Now I have to actually do something to get me to that goal. But I want you personally, write it down in a journal, write it down on a sticky note. I don't care. Write it down in your laptop, put it on your wall. Write down your 6-month income goal, okay? That's number one. And the second part to this personal challenge, I want you to do what I call the 5-minute strategy. I want you to set a timer, okay? Set a timer for 5 minutes and write down a plan to get to that 6-month income goal. So you write down your income goal and take just 5 minutes to do the 5-minute strategy of planning how you're going to get yourself to that income goal. And this is my personal challenge to you, because what I want you to do is not get stuck in perfectionism, not get stuck in overthinking. Just set a plan. It's going to be the low-hanging fruit for you. It's going to be the easiest thing for you to implement if you just have the 5 minutes. Obviously, later on, you can flesh things out, but I want you to set your 6-month income goal, and I want you to take and do a 5-minute action plan strategy to get to that specific income goal. And that is a personal challenge that I put forth to you. And what I'm going to do is have a unit section in our group where you can begin to share some of your 5-minute strategy, your 5-minute plan. Okay. You don't have to tell us your income goals. That's fine. But I would like to know the plan that you're going to be getting to. That's an optional way for you to hold yourself accountable with your plan. Okay. So that is my personal challenge to you. Let me know. Hi, Brittany. Let me know. Hi, Sharon. Let me know if you are up for this and if you're ready to get to the next level of success. Now, before we get there, there's going to be a lot of time in that 6 months where you have to keep your mindset on point. So this goes back to the growth mindset. So Carol Dweck wrote the book on mindset. That's the name of the book, Mindset. And she talks about 2 mindsets. There's the fixed mindset and there's the growth mindset. So the fixed mindset keeps you stuck and stagnant and questions. So Brittany says, I'm ready for this. Awesome. Yes, guys. Yes. Very good. So there's the fixed mindset and there's the growth mindset. Now let's just focus on the growth mindset. That is you're in a place of understanding that this is a journey, understanding that this is a learning experience, and that this is about taking your experiences and making it better. I just got off a client call and we're talking about profitability. And the goal is really just to increase it month over month. So you're just trying to get better, right? And so with this particular Teaching Tuesday lesson, I want us to focus on how you're thinking, what your thoughts are doing for you. Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple of examples to keep your mind in the right place over the next 6 months. I actually have one more thing I want to say about this personal challenge. If you guys are up for it, I want you to do one more thing. One more thing. So let's really recap. Number one, you're going to go ahead and claim your 6-month income goal. Number two, you're going to do a 5-minute plan. Sharon says stepping out of the comfort zone. Absolutely. You're going to do a 5-minute plan, just 5 minutes. And this is an exercise to keep you from getting in the way of your own self. This is an exercise to keep you just go to the thing that comes most naturally to you. That's what I want you to focus on. And of course, you can get strategies and coaching and all of these other things as well. And if you're not in the Solopreneur Marketing Society, you are invited to join us for additional accountability. Feel free to reach out to me on that. But the last thing I want you to do is take your phone. And whether you're gonna talk to Siri or Alexa or OK Google, I want you to set an appointment for 6 months from now. 6 months from now, I want Siri or Alexa or whoever your digital assistant is, set a reminder 6 months from now to ask yourself this question. What are you most proud of? So tell Siri, ask yourself the question, what are you most proud of this year? What are you most proud of so far this year? Set an appointment 6 months from now to have Siri or Alexa or whoever to ask yourself that question. And what is that going to do for you? That's going to give you a time frame to know that you need to be doing things that are going to make yourself really, really proud of what you're doing, who you're affecting, what you're accomplishing. Okay, so in 6 months, you're going to have an appointment. And people do this with coaches. So if you need a coach, that's another thing. But you can quickly just do this with your electronic assistant to ask yourself the question, what are you most proud of? 6 months from now, ask yourself that question, because you're going to be creating your plan, your 5-minute strategy to get to that income goal that you're setting, and you're going to have to answer yourself in 6 months, and you're going to have a good answer. You're going to want to come to that appointment and say, okay, I'm really, really proud that I did XYZ, okay? So that is your personal challenge that I have for you. And before we leave, I want to give you some tips on how to keep those mindset, how to keep yourself thinking in a positive space. So if you guys read the Bible, Proverbs 23:7 says, for as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Okay, so as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23:7. If you guys seen the law of, sorry, my hair's doing weird things. If you guys seen the law of attraction, Brooke said I'll absolutely do that. Great, guys, fantastic. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. The law of attraction, if you guys seen The Secret, says what you think about, you bring about. Okay, so it is super important to have a mind that focuses on success, growth, positivity, and all the good things, right? So think on those things that are going to serve you well, allow you to grow, be positive, all these wonderful things. Walt Disney himself said that if you can dream it, you can do it. Okay, and I'm going to have a couple of quotes that I'll give to you guys once you go ahead and fill out that one questionnaire for me. I'll have a desktop wallpaper for you with some of these quotes on there, just to keep you in the right frame of mind to really grow and expand and get to that next success level for you. So as you move closer to your goals, you want to guard your thoughts and think on those things that will empower you, inspire you, and practice the art of positive thinking, practice the art of new discipline, embodying that butterfly now, going through your transformations and getting to the level that now you are in a space to receive more because you've become more. You've gone through this transformation, you've paid your dues, you've gotten some learning, you've invested in yourself, and now it's time to expand your reach and have new vantage points, okay? And that's what I wanted to share with you guys today. I'm really excited that you're here. Thanks for letting me know. If you catch this on the replay, go ahead and type in hashtag replay. And don't be afraid of that next level of success for your business. It is waiting for you, but you need to become and embody this new version, an elevated version of yourself. And just start with one thing at a time. Just start with being consistent with how you are showing up. Just start with getting up a little bit earlier. Just start with journaling. Start with meditation. Whatever that is for you, start with one thing at a time to transform yourself into that butterfly. Okay, guys? Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that served you well. If you pulled anything out of this, I would love for you to use the hashtag AHA. So hashtag AHA, and let me know what was one of your AHA moments from this lesson. That helps me to see that we're on the right track. Hashtag AHA. Okay, let me know what was your AHA moment from this, and what's your biggest takeaway from this. And I'd love to circle back with you in the comments below. Okay, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. I will see you around.